Joe, Beth Irons joins us now from the Oneida County Public Market. Hello, and thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
What's new at the market?
Everything's new at the market.
I love
Tomorrow
hearing
is
that.
our first summer season launch session, so everything's fresh and new.
And now you're back to the every week market.
Every Saturday, 9 to 1, behind the train station at the REA wing. Yep.
Beautiful. How excited are the farmers and everyone to be back?
Oh yeah,
now?
the farmers are they're kind of like a little frustrated and a little excited. They're excited because that the summer season is starting. Everybody's chomping at the bit. But with the weather that we've had a lot of rain. This is another rain.
Mud.
Yeah, so a lot of them haven't been able to get out into the fields yet. But it's
Central New York.
It's Central New York, and they'll figure it out.
All right. So at the market this week, if someone comes down, I was thinking ahead to Memorial Day already, ordering meats and talking to the farmers about maybe what you want for your barbecue so that you're ahead of the game.
Yep. Memorial Day, Father's Day, that's just a few weeks away too. Come on down, absolutely get some fresh stuff to take home to enjoy this weekend. But think ahead. Talk to your favorite farmer if you want to get something to put on the grill, either for Memorial Day or for Father's Day, or even if you want a big bundle of greens for the best salad in the neighborhood or something. Talk to the vendors this week. Make sure that they can get things ready for you and bring in larger bundles for you to pick up either next week or in a few weeks for Father's Day.
Right, so you can plan ahead. Okay, now let's talk about what you made here. Everything that you make is always good.
Well, one of the first things that comes in the summer, actually it's in the spring, mid to late spring, which is one of those things that people either love it or hate it.
Is it
rhubarb? Yes, rhubarb. I love the sweet sour part of a rhubarb. This is one of those recipes that Grandma would make. It's very moist. It's got a cup of milk in it. It's got some oil in it. It's got brown sugar in it. It's got lemon juice in it. So yeah, it's very, it's a loaf of love. Yeah.
Jill's over there. She says it's really good. And you know what? We don't usually get it from the
they call it rhubarb bread, but it's almost like a coffee cake consistency to it. So
it's better than coffee cake.
So there, of course, there's a generous helping of rhubarb, and there's some crushed walnuts in there. And you can change it up if you don't like walnuts. You could put cashews or sunflower seeds or even pumpkin seeds in there if you wanted. But it's it's a very nice, comforting first season vegetable or fruit.
Right. When do you cut the rhubarb?
Well, you don't cut rhbarb. You pull it.
When do you pull? See, there you go. I'm educating myself and all of us.
When it starts to grow, it reminds me of kale when it starts to grow. It's not quite as dark as kale, but it's got those big kind of like rough, wrinkly leaves like kale does. And then the stalk is what you eat. And the stalks can be either anywhere from bright red to a light pink to a green, like a grass, like a celery green. But you don't cut the stalks. So what you do is you grab to the bottom and you pull it. And you'll hear this little pop, little tug, and it'll pop and it'll pull off the root ball. If you cut it, you minimize the plant's ability to multiply more stalks for you. So if you pull it, if you have to really yank on it, that means the stalk's not ready to be harvested. It should have just a little gentle, you'll hear a little gentle pop and just a little tug and it'll come out in your hand. Do not eat the leaves. Don't say, I'm going to be really environmentally friendly and chop these up and put them in my salad.
It's not good for you?
Do not. The leaves actually contain a poison. If you eat enough of them, you will be in big trouble.
Poisoned.
Yes. So the leaves, throw them in the compost, just don't eat them.
Don't eat the leaves.
Don't eat the leaves.
Just the stalk.
Take the stalks. I know people who will just chomp into a bite of raw celery.
I do too.
Or raw stalk, just
rhubarb.
like it's celery. I am not one of those people.
I know people that'll do that too. You gotta cook it down.
You could chop it and cook it and part it into things. My mom used to make a rhubarb sauce where she just cooked it down, kept adding a little water and cooked it down, which my dad loved. She would make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with us with the rhubarb sauce instead of jam when we were kids.
So delightful.
You could put it on ice cream. You could dress up, a coffee cake or something like that with it.
So there should
but
be
it's
rhubarb.
Very versatile. There's rhubarb. There'll be asparagus. Lots of plants. If you don't quite know what you need or how many of what you need to start your own garden, you can come in and you can get your pepper, your tomato, your starter plants, and a lot of fresh things. Everybody's just taking a deep breath and so happy to be back outside. Flowers, if your Memorial Day is special to your family where you go visit graves,
Yes.
You can buy some annuals to place on the graves for next weekend, or you can pick those up next weekend, the day before. But yeah, everybody's really excited. We got some new things going. We have one thing I want everybody to look for is we're starting a program with the vendors called Deal of the Week.
Okay.
They will each be, have a sign. It'll say Farmers Market Deal of the Week. And the vendor it's up to the vendor what their deal of the week is going to be, but every week they will have something that'll be on discount or be able to buy in bulk, that kind of thing. And we have a couple of extra things going on for the kids. But
I love it. So you'll be back
save
next
that for
week and
next
we'll hear
week.
about that. You can't tell them everything all at once. Thank you, Beth.
Yep.
And head to the market this weekend if you can.